Hi, welcome back to Marissa Explains It All, and today I'm going to be showing you this look on my eyes that I'm wearing right now using two shadows in particular from the Makeup Forever Artist palette that I just did swatches and another look on. I will link that video down below, but this is the palette here. And the reason that I wanted to do this look was because when I had swatched the whole palette in the previous video, there were two shadows in particular that just didn't perform the way that I thought they should, or the way that the rest of the shadows did when I just did swatches. So I wanted to go ahead and do a look with them showing how they actually perform on the eyes. So they are these two colors here, this one right here, which is D826, and this one, which is I662. And this one right here is D826, and it's a matte black base with like pink and purple glitters. That's what it looks like. I'll swatch it right here for you. So you can see it's just a matte. There's not really a lot of glitter to it. I'll swatch it right next to the other black in the palette, and this is I550 right there, so you can see the difference. So you can see it is a little less, it's not as dark, but it doesn't have the like glimmers and glitters and shine that it does in the pan. I used both of those shadows in my look today, and then the purple one was the one that I really was most interested in because it just didn't swatch as nice as the others. So on my finger it looks nice and iridescent and purple, but then when you swatch it out, it isn't as intense. You can see the purple just isn't as dark as the others. All the other shadows in the palette, if you watch my other video, they swatch out really nicely like these, where the pigment drags all the way through, but the purple one just was patchy and just didn't seem as nice as the other shadows. So I wanted to create a look with it to show you how it performs on the eyes. And I did use a base. I used my Color Tattoo in the shade Painted Purple, so that's what it looks like there, to be able to get the purple to show up very bright and pigmented on my eye. So if you want to see how these colors created this look and how I was able to get them to show up, then go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to start out with using a base, and I'm going to use my Color Tattoo, my Maybelline Color Tattoo in the shade Painted Purple, and I'm going to do this to help with the color because, as you saw when I swatched it, it wasn't as pigmented as I would have liked, so this will help the color out. So I'm just going to put this on a flat brush and just paint it all over my moving part of my lid there. And this product in of itself isn't like one of the ones you can just wear on its own, because you can see it comes out a little bit patchy, but once I put the shadow over it, it will be really pigmented and bright like this eye. Now I'm going to go into the Makeup Forever Artist palette, and I'm going to use this shade right here, which is ME122, and I'm going to take a flat shader and highlight my brow with that color. And since there aren't really any mattes in this palette, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Creme Brulee, which is a matte cream shade that for me is the perfect blending shade. So I'm just going to use a fluffy brush and apply this in my crease above where I put the purple and below where I put that like white highlight shade. And just kind of blend them out there. I'm going to take a different flat shader brush, and I'm going to go straight into that purple shade, and that is I922. I'm going to just pack this all over my lid, and you'll see that once I put it on over that base, the color really starts to come out, and it's a bright iridescent purple shade. So it looks how it does in the pan, how you would want it to apply. And then for in the crease, I'm going to dip into this shade right there, which is D830. And again, it does look like it has lots of glitters in the pan, but when you apply it to your eye, they fall out and they come out like a matte black like I have on this eye. So that's the whole point I wanted to do this video, is to show how these two, in particular, these two shadows perform, because they are the ones that swatched the worst. So I'm going to go in with a crease brush and just apply that on the outer V, just above where I put the purple. And see, it just comes out as a matte black, even though there are glitters. There's very few glitters that actually show up in the shadow, so it's not like a glitter bomb or anything. And then I'm going to go into a blendy brush and just blend that up a little bit. Just smoke it out. And then for the lower lid, I'm going to use my NYX pencil in Purple Haze. And just apply that to my waterline. And I'm going to use that purple shade from the Artist Palette on a little brush and just run that along my lower lashes, just to on top of that eyeliner. So I'm using the eyeliner as a base on the bottom. Right. And then I'm going to go into like a blendy brush, a blender brush, and go back into Wet n Wild Creme Brulee and just kind of blend under there where I put the purple. I always do this step just to help blend it out. For the top liner, since I'm using Makeup Forever, I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Artist Liner. It's just a black glide-on pencil. So I'm just going to draw kind of a thick line. So I'm just going to draw the line there. So I drew that line there with a pencil liner, but I'm going to set it with the black eyeshadow from the Artist Palette, and that is there, and it's I550 is the shade name. I'm just going to take an angle brush and I'm going to set over top of that pencil. So it's like a pencil's a gel formula, and the powder will just set that so it doesn't smear or move anywhere. And I usually do this step. I like pencil eyeliner because you can get a really precise wing and line, and it's really quick and easy. Granted, it's a nice pencil that will just glide on, and then you can just set it over with black shadow. I'm gonna go ahead and add my mascara. First I'm gonna curl my lashes. And then I'm using the Supersizer CoverGirl Super. Okay, so there's the finished eye look, showing how those two shadows from the Makeup Forever palette work. The two that swatched the worst, in my opinion. I just wanted to show how I was able to get them bright and colorful. So if you like my videos, go ahead and like and subscribe, and you'll see more from me later. Okay, thanks. Bye.